The ads are hard to miss. More than $47 million were spent on commercials to sway your opinion. To get a sense of how big that is, it's more than what was spent on the 2006 gubernatorial campaign.
My friends complain about them all the time to me. They don't persuade me one way or the other. I'm pretty against slots, and they're not going to sway me.
I've done some research on it, and that's basically all the motivation I've gotten to say yes, absolutely, question 7, the way to go.
A majority of the persuading is coming from the casinos that have an interest in the referendum outcome. The Pro-Gambling Forces Committee is for Maryland Jobs and Schools, Inc. Much of their funding is coming from MGM Resorts International, who wants to build the facility in Prince George's County, and Caesars Entertainment, which is building the Baltimore facility. Get the Facts, Vote No on 7 is the committee trying to stop the referendum. Much of its funding comes from Penn National, which owns casinos in Perryville, Dover, Delaware, and West Virginia. What we didn't expect was public policy experts weighing in on the topic.
Expanding the issue of gaming in Maryland, I think it's, a day late and a dollar short. Maryland missed the opportunity back in 2003, 2004. If it was going to, let's say, go all in with, being sort of a mecca for casino gambling, that's what they should have done back then, but they missed the opportunity given the current economic climate.
Now the question is, how do you maximize the value of that, the economic impacts of that, and the fiscal impacts for the state of Maryland and for school districts, so on and so forth? And the answer is to have the most competitive facilities. We apparently don't have the most competitive facilities because a lot of Marylanders continue to play in West Virginia and in surrounding states. And one of the reasons we're not competitive is we don't offer table games. And also, it'd be nice to have a facility at National Harbor or in Prince George's County, because it would attract more Northern Virginians, among others, to Maryland. And that's one of the keys to making this an economic win-win proposition, attracting more out-of-staters to Maryland to enlarge the size of our economy and our tax base.
And yes, each side paid for these studies. The researchers contend the data is the data. But how can they come to so different conclusions? With millions at stake, it will take each voter doing their own research to reach a conclusion on whether an expansion of gambling is good or bad for the state. I'm Charles Robinson for State Circle.